morning to all. You are most welcome on Vijay Destination. This is the English version of this YouTube channel, and in this topic, we are discussing about the Islam and his treacherous and heinous, cruel work against the humanity and the non-Muslims. When the Islam was originated in 712 or 13, 612 or 13 by Prophet man Muhammad when he was in the cave of Hira, and the Gabriel, so-called Gabriel angel, came to him, and he started the preaching of the Islamic preachings. That was very cruel, rather still are very cruel to the non-Muslims, and the Allah and the Prophet and the are both are the very cruel anti-human doctrine, having the anti-human doctrine, and Allah and Prophet are very happy to kill the kafirs, and kafirs who does not believe in the Daud, Moses, Jesus, Daud, Moses, Jesus, and Prophet Muhammad with Quran and Allah. He is not kafir and he can be killed by the sword of Islam, and the women of the kafirs can be raped, enslaved, and kept as a sex slave, londi or bandi, and can be sold to the brothel. And this is done by them, these Muslim jihadist peoples, and there is no need to say that the Islamic terrorist, but the Islamic jihadist, because they are doing the same which were doing by the Prophet Muhammad and his followers. ISIS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi did the same as the Prophet done. And this is why he raped so many Yazidi women. And meanwhile, you see that everywhere in the Afghanistan, the Taliban is doing the same as the Prophet Muhammad and his followers did with the Jewish tribe. Even Prophet Muhammad kept two wives after killing their husband. She was the Safia and Rehana. Safia and Rehana was both who who were the widow of their who were the widow by killing the Muhammad's sword and his army. So, in the beginning, the Muhammad and his followers are dacoits, robbers, and are trying to looting and were trying to loot all the tribes, Jewish tribes on the business road of rather Silk Road from Tibet to Syria and Miss Egypt. So in the Quran, there are so many verses which are very, very dangerous to humanity. And this is why in India, people are saying that BJP is dividing the people in the Hindu and Muslim. This is very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. This is only the propaganda. Because Quran is the only book which are dividing the kafirs and non-kafirs. And in the mind of the Muslims, every Muslim, it is that the we will dominate all the world, and the Islam will be the only religion on this universe. But this is not possible now, because Islam is a total gunism against the humanity, and it is very dangerous to the society, to the human beings, and to this mankind. So it is better if Islam will be demolished or perished as soon as the humanity can be saved. Otherwise, humanity in danger. To seeing or reading the Quranic verses, these are very mockery that in the Quranic science is very mocking science that the earth is flat and the mountain was robbed on the floor of the earth, and there is the seven or six sky, and there are four poles or stem to save the earth from the burden of the sky. And there was any Burak animal in the Quran, which is never found in the evolution theory. Even was no Burak animal anymore. This is only fictitious thing, and this is not right thing that the Burak was present at any time in this earth. This is the only hypothetical and false aspect of the Quran. Quran has so many false aspects as the earth is static and the sun moves around the earth. How fool the Allah and the Prophet who do not know, who do not know that earth is moving around the sun and on in axis also. But then how Allah is Allah. So Allah is very layman. And my challenge to the all Muslims, students who are reading the science, they must read the Quran and write the answer in the science book, the life science book, as per Quran. Quran, not by evolution theory. They will get 0 marks because due to the theology of Allah, He even does not know the round earth is round, not a flat. So this is my challenge to the Muslims. Please write down the answer of the in the life science paper as written in Quran, not as per evolution theory or scientific theory. And many other aspects of the Quran which are deteriorating the harmony of this world. And the people are blaming only BJP. But these stupid foolish politician of so-called secular India, so-called secular politician, do not know that the Quran itself not a secular book, because in Quran every verses always criticize the non-Muslim and always enhance the violence against the kafirs. And in many verses this has been stated that kafir can be killed and they are was qatal or suitable to killing. So this is very very funny and mocking the things. Then the Akhilesh Yadav and the many other secular people are saying that BJP is screaming Hindu Muslim, but is not such, not a truth. But the Quran is crying, just like screaming, just like us, hachu, that there are kafirs and non-kafirs. Then the Quran is dividing the whole world in hachu, the Muslims and the non-Muslims. So this theory, violent theory, given by this very cruel and very infant and very illiterate Allah, who even does not know what is the reality of science. And the Prophet was also a layman, and he is the killer of the 7 crore peoples in the time of in his during time. He was he, he did almost killing. He did kill almost the 1,000 peoples. But after that, when he was dead, and the till date, the 7 crore peoples have been killed by the sword of Islam. This is the real face of Islam. And